This could be a counter now. Doherty releases Neto on the right-hand side. Albion have got to get players back. Neto now. Doherty and Bellegarde in support. Neto in field. Shows too much of the ball but gets a second chance. And Pedro Neto draws first blood for Wolverhampton Wanderers in the Black Country Derby. Cups his hands to his ears in front of the Brummie Road end. And Wolves take the lead in the Black Country Derby. It's West Bromwich Albion 0, Wolves 1.
Meanwhile, Aston Villa are in Germany getting ready to take on RB Leipzig in the Champions League tonight. It's a crucial game. A win would take Villa closer to automatic qualification for the next stage. Steve Hermon sent us this report from Leipzig.
Well, it's a bitterly cold day here in this eastern German city, but there is a festive feel to this Champions League fixture.
It's lovely. I love the Christmas market. They're great. Yeah, really nice. Out last night, singing a few songs. Great night, great place. Really like it, but it's rather cold.
I couldn't even imagine Villa in the Champions League 5-6 years ago. It's what dreams are made of, you know what I mean? Look at where we are now.
And on the field, Unai Emery could see his side qualify for the knockout stage of the Champions League tonight. It's match day 6. And his team sit on 10 points in this new league format.
We can feel we are close to get the next round, but we had the opportunity to being in the top 8.
Well, many people call Bruges a fairy tale city, and after tonight, Aston Villa fans are dreaming of reaching the quarterfinals of the Champions League. It was certainly a night to remember here at the Jan Bredel Stadium, with Aston Villa winning 3-1 in the first leg of this last 16 tie.
Because of the phenomenal job you did, you were obviously linked with a few jobs over the summer, but it doesn't sound like to me that you were thinking about any of that because you can see the path that the football club's on.
I only am happy to let's say, when I am linked, because you know the news, no? You at the end, you are going to listen, and to be honest, when you link with the clubs, I feel in one way uncomfortable for our fans, because it's not comfortable for me, it's not going to be comfortable for them. But at the same time, I am happy that these things appear, because this is the consequence that we are doing good things. After a disaster season, nobody wants you as a coach. When the people say that they want you, it's because you have done a good job in your club.
My business career has been very entrepreneurial. It's been built on, taking risks, not taking on things that are, that are entirely under your control, and just kind of having the resolve to deal with, to maximize what you can control. For a club in the championship, so the upper bound of what can happen and the lower bound of what can happen, I mean, just dramatically different. And it's scary, but I think that with this club, I feel fortunate, because I think there's a lot of underpinnings that make me less worried about the worst, the worst that can happen. And I'm fortunate in particular this season that we can be really focused on, well, what's the best that can happen.
Really interesting kind of how vocal Ryan was and how clear he was with his instructions. How have you found him?
Yeah, to be honest, what you said there, it shocked me as well when he first come in, how good he was at talking and getting his message across. I think it's been really good, to be honest. And like the way training's been, it's been good, intensity, and the gaffer drives that as well, which is what was needed, and it helps massively. I think it's high on standards in training and stuff, so it's been really good so far.
I think the important thing about this transfer window, it's been that continuation of the ongoing wrestling match they've had with profit and sustainability rules. If you look at it, you've outlined all the business there. They have spent roughly around £13.75 million, the biggest outlay, 4 million plus on owner Hegerberg, as you said, across a 5-year contract. That's important to point out with PSR rules, because the transfer fees are spread across the terms of the contract, whereas the money you bring in, that's immediate on the books. So what they have brought in on the books is £24.5 million. So it begins again. It's the opening day of the new EFL season.
I'm at Loftus Road for QPR against Albion. It's our first stop and the first of more than 200 league games we'll have covered on BBC Radio WM this season. 12:30 kickoff. I think there's going to be a lot of those this season. Full commentary with myself, Steve Hermon, and the Baggies legend, Tony Bomber Brown.
After a tiring, long, hard season, it has come down to this for Bromley and Solihull Moors. Byron Webster, the 37-year-old captain of Bromley, if he scores this, then Bromley are in the Football League. Webster puts it away, and it's heartbreak for Solihull Moors once again. 2 years ago, losing in extra time to Grimsby in the National League playoff final. This time they've taken it to penalties, but this time it's Bromley. It's their time to enter the Football League. After a 2-2 draw, after extra time, Bromley have won the shootout, 4 penalties to 3.